Hello my brothers and sisters in nerdiness, welcome back to the Spider's Web. We are carrying on with Nova Aetas, and this time we are doing the Apprentice. Now this is what her card looks like. There we go, so we have like a creamy yellowy shoulders there with like bluey green, kind of blue colour thing with brown leather. Yeah, let's just pop it over here at the back so we've got something to work from while we make a start on painting. Now you may have noticed that I have actually this time remembered to switch my microphone on, which is nice. So yes, hopefully the sound will be much better on this video than it has been on the past couple of videos, where for some strange reason I have a habit of not bothering to switch microphones on. I'm just looking to see if I can find a different flesh colour. Yeah, we'll go with that one, I think. Yes. Now, this flesh colour we're going to use is Barbarian Flesh, only because I feel like it. No other reason. So I'll pop some of that on the old palette, and also into that, well, not necessarily into that, but I'm also going to put a dollop of War Paints mixing medium in with this as well. Now on order I've got the what you call it, the tone mixing medium, the one for washes. So we'll see how they go. I've not tried them properly yet, not really used this properly yet, but we will see how things progress. So into this medium, into the flesh colour, and what this medium's supposed to do is sort of like water it down a little without losing any of the pigment. So I want to see how it works, and there we are. We will go over all the flesh tones now with this. Still some of my painting techniques that are very basic. I don't like painting eyes, so I don't bother, just try and fill those in with washes, unless it's a big mini where I can see properly the eyes. That's not through sort of like laziness on my part or whatnot. It's I physically can't see the eyes properly to do it, even with my reading glasses on. You know, this scale, I just find it too small to worry about, and I'm not doing these. I don't paint to display standard anyway, so I've no real need to spend time painting the eyes. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so let us go in with Bestigo. Oh, excuse me, Bestigo Flesh. some of that down, and into that, not just painted it Bestigar flesh, it's too close to the skin colour. Flash gets yellow. We'll pop some of that on the palette. And there we are. And I'm also going to add into that some spaceship exterior. There we go. So I'll pop some of that in there as well. I'll put a decent amount up because I'm going to be using some later on anyway. That's nice. There we are. I do like that colour. Okay, so here we have this colour. I am liking that so far. So, we'll wash our brush out and we'll look at other colours we can use for her dress. For the main part, in fact not the main part, the trim, I think we'll go with the fang. Just clear off the paint on the label again. The fang is what I want to go with. And we'll pop a big chunk of that. And we'll dampen our brush. And go into this colour. Don't think there's anywhere else that needs doing with this, not that I can see anyway. It's oops, there's a little bit there underneath. That will do. Okay, so we are running at, oops, there we are. I don't know where I was going with that phrase. We are running at. You know, there's absolutely nothing I was following it up with. I just, yeah, completely lost myself. Well, not to worry. Okay, so I'm just mixing up some more blue tack between my fingers to get it sticking again. I'll pop it under. I've just added a little more to it. I just need a solid area to press this on with. This is quite a loose thing. It's the base of my spray booth, so anybody who's got a spray booth knows that it's not solid there. Next, yes, this one won't do nicely. Oh, dark sky, very nice colour indeed. There we are. It's a little darker than the Fang, but hopefully it will give a nice rich tone to a long coat that she's wearing. I'm saying it's a little darker, but it actually seems to be quite pale and translucent. And that's about it, I think. Can't see anywhere else that needs doing. Oops. Need to go behind here. There we go. I'll just make a point of painting this everywhere. And then once it dries up, we can go over again with a dirt wash and then reapply the colour as highlights. Next, speaking of dark, we want to go as dark as we possibly can with black. Abaddon black in this case. I'll pop some of that down on there. Alrighty then. So we have a couple of things that need going over in the black. First off, the laces here. Okay, so we're getting almost to the end of this black now. As you can see, I've done the base as well to fit in with the previous Mini, which I was going to show you in this one, but I've not actually got it with me. It's in another room. So I'll show you at the beginning of the steps that we do when after the washer's dried. So that's that bit. Next, what I want to use is leather brown. it a good shake. There we go. And get into this. And this will go over all the belts. All that sorted. Just need to make sure that all of these belts are covered. That looks about right. Next, I think we need another cover for her trousers, because I can't work out as to whether or not the legs, in fact, I'm going to go in with the spaceship exterior and redefine them as being white, because I'll do something I've not tried before with these. No, I won't. I'm going to go back. Once that bit dries, I'm going to go back and go over it as flesh. Okay, so now it's the her. And for her, like a red head. So let's go with Dimble Brown. Okay, I'll take a little of that out and pop it on the palette. And there is like a circlet that's going around her forehead. I'm going to do that with this as well. That will show up a little different. There we are. Onto that. And now we'll go back into the flesh tone and pop that in there and get some of this into it as well. And that bit done, and I'm going into the dark sky to what's the word I'm looking for? To re-emphasise that. And once I've done that, rinse the brush again into the black to reinstate the boots. There we go. I'll have to go back into the blue sky or dark sky again. There we are. So that's that. I'm going to go back in and do more of this blue sky because I think it needs more of a flat colour, flat coat. It's looking quite patchy at the moment. So we'll continue with this while you listen to some music. So that I think is about right for that. I do need to go back in and do some touch-ups on the flesh, but I can't really do that until the paint's dry. So what I'm going to do instead is, using dryad bark, I'm going to paint her staff. I'm going to paint it all as wood. So once that bit dries, I will go over again with white, but I'm not too fussed about it at the moment. There we go. And a couple of areas I want to go over with white anyway, just to enable other colours to go on them properly. The first being these scrolls here, and these little pouches. Oh yeah. And now, I'll say this crystal. There we are. So I think that may be it for the time being. For these, it's just a case of what can I call it? Just a case of washes. So, first off, we will go with flesh wash. And that's going to go over all of these paler areas. Will do nicely. And now we'll come along with, in fact I just want to touch up that staff a little bit more. There we are. Get that done. Next job, and final job for this part of the video, is the rest of her for the deck to wash. And there we go. And this will go, as I said, all over everywhere that isn't flesh and pale coloured. Okay, so that is what we have so far. When we come back, we can continue.
you.